this very moment, collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels. We shall see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And let's get into this message today. So there's a strong energy of someone regretting for sure. I feel like at first it was giving more flirtationship energy, and I do feel like there's varying degrees of this relationship, but I'm tapping into someone who you seem to have some sort of twin flame connection with, and it seems that there has been a separation. And this person has actually been doing the work. I was really surprised when the healing card came out because it's like, oh wow, usually people kind of run away from this energy. It can be very intense. It can require a lot of time, energy, attention, and commitment. It takes so much commitment to do the right thing, to do the healing work, to do what spirit is calling you to do. So you don't always see people doing that. Twin flame, it says karmic connection, mirroring each other, and soul contract. So this is someone you have a soul contract with. Perhaps there is still a chance that this is someone who's not romantic for you. This could be, someone else that you have a strong connection with. But it seems that there has been some separation, and I feel like that was intentional on one party. This person kind of got to the point where the more they realized the significance of the connection, the more they realized how you were significant to them, the more they kind of felt the pressure cooker to work on themselves and to improve and to be better so that they could have something tangible, something of value to offer you, even if that's just themselves. They want to be the best version of themselves. They don't want to give you scraps. Breakup, it says grieving loss, feeling lonely, and processing heartbreak. So even if this was a flirtationship and this person had just got a tinge of, oh, this is a significant connection, if they backed away at that point, it did feel like there was still a purging process with this person where it's like you had to be really intentional about releasing and processing, even though this for some of you wasn't a connection that was developed or in your life for very long. I just saw 222. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card reversed. So that lets me know that your purpose with this person has not yet been fulfilled. That would even be an energy that maybe you guys haven't even started that leg of your journey yet, where you are really getting into the thick of it. The best is yet to come. We got healing, which, like I said, I'm really feeling that energy. You really love to see that. Being mindful, releasing emotional baggage, and clearing space is what it says. So this person has been going out of their way to heal, to process things that they've been through, to be mindful of your feelings, but also their feelings. And I'm feeling a lot to do with the past and family. This could be them getting over their last relationship, finally releasing that. A lot of people cling to their ex, even if they're even if they're the person to initiate the breakup until they get another person, because it's a false sense of safety. Like, okay, I broke up with them, so I know it's the right thing to do. I know it's what I wanted to do, but I can't fully let go until I'm with someone else because I need to feel safe before I fully let go of that connection that I did have, even though it's no longer serving me. So it is quite common where you see people in this energy, but I'm really tapping in, feeling like this person is like, finally, now that I've met collective, I can move beyond the past and start to step into the future. We got rejoice and dreams. You guys are likely having a lot of dream space activity, finishing each other's sentences, communication in spiritual ways at this time. The dreams card is more in this deck, though, about sharing your dreams and supporting each other. The card says share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. So that's given a little power couple energy. I feel like there's a purpose that you met each other, and I feel like that purpose is you guys have the tools to support each other. It kind of feels like this person has everything you need, you have everything they need. So if you guys come together, you can be like that complete, full, I want to say family. I don't know why that word sticks out to me. That full family picture. And now Spirit is showing me like, family isn't always the people that you were, born into. Sometimes family can be the people that you meet along the way. And that may very much so be the case for you, where you met this person along the way and they're kind of like giving soul tribe energy, like someone significant for you, someone who you really resonate with, even coming from different backgrounds, etc. The rejoice card, it says, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. So I am seeing a big breakthrough. I feel like this person bit off a bit more than they can chew. They definitely didn't expect the connection to be so intense. And now they're kind of struggling to hurry up, pick up the pieces. I feel like they really want to be in your good graces. I feel like they really want to please you, and that's what they're trying to work on. And by doing that, they have to work on themselves. Now, I'm also tapping into like collective being more of a simple person, someone who doesn't need a bunch of drama to be satisfied in a relationship. That may actually make you feel like super dysregulated. You just need to be able to trust your partner, to know that they're genuine. You need to know that they're on your team and they can support you, but also they have their own goals. So this person is like, okay, I could get, collective something new. I can get them a gift, but is that truly going to please them? I could give them some, sacral chakra 3000. I could, turn them out. But is that enough for collective? This person doesn't think so. They doubt that. They don't feel like you're the kind of person that they can hook with their disco stick. They feel like they actually have to put in effort and energy to make this happen. Now, what I love is we got the Magician that came out and the Seven of Wands. So when this person is coming into your life, I see them putting in a major amount of effort, and I also see them initiating. I love that Magician. It's like, okay, I'm making the effort to come towards you myself. I'm not expecting you to come towards me. I'm not expecting you to make everything easy for me. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I'm gonna, come towards you in the way that I know that I should. So I see a redo moment here. We got the Eight of Cups reversed. That is them spinning the block with the World card reversed. They know that there's still potential left between the two of you. And weirdly, we have the Knight of Swords reversed. I feel like you're not someone who takes words at face value. You may look at people's actions, or you may read between the lines. You're hard to satisfy. You're hard to please, collective. Because swords is about taking definitive action. It's about protecting. It's about also, swords can be someone who's a bit high strung, someone who's ready to get it cracking at the drop of a hat. So that may have rubbed you the wrong way. Like this person, they may have been able to impress other people in the past by being willing to fight for them out of nowhere, or, being so hype and just ready to go in and so sacrificial. But that may actually make you feel away. That may make you feel a bit unsafe or uncomfortable. You may not feel super safe with those types, with those like, it seems like they almost can't control themselves types. So that didn't impress you. Or if this person tried to just pursue you heavy as soon as they met you, talking to you every day, trying to schedule a date, being just too much, that may not have impressed you. So they're changing their approach, approaching you first, Magician card, making things happen. They have a plan, but also Knight of Swords reversed. They're not being so forceful when it comes to whatever their bottom line is. So it's looking like this person wants to enter long-term union with collective. So if that is their goal, they're not going to try to do that by taking you on dates back to back to back, convince you and trying to hurry up and get you to agree before you're ready. They're taking it slow, taking it your pace specifically, not necessarily slow, but your pace, and doing things the way that you can respond to them well and, feel comfortable and safe with this person. And they're having to impress you. Spirit, what is the potential of this connection? Why was this person put... Ooh, I'm going to take that whole pile. Why was this person put into collective's lives? We got Mars here. So this person was meant to pursue you heavily. I wonder what that's about. Mars is our planet of action. It rules over like desires, but also impulses, courage, which is good, but also force at times. Mars represents strength. It also includes competition. Typically, this Mars energy can bring people in who love to work out or be super active. That could have been the way that you met them. It brings excitement, thirst, and impatience, and also leadership. This person has a lot of willpower. They have a lot of strength. And For some of you, it's like, no, we're going to have to co-create. We're going to have to co-create. What I see, we got seeking the ninth house, and we have Jupiter, which has connections to the ninth house. Jupiter is all about like foreign travel, travel in general, but specifically foreign travel a lot of the time. Exploration, foreign cultures, trying new things, learning, expansion, exploration, and potential. So I feel like this person was put into your life to give you the element that you don't have. I just saw 1010. So you could be someone who has all the ideas, but you do kind of like, it's not your strong suit to be so action oriented, definitely not forceful, for an example. Well, we saw that this person has a lot of force, a lot of heat, courage, and initiative. So it's like you have the ideas, they have the execution. You guys can come together and literally live your dream lives. And it doesn't have to be like some big purpose thing. It doesn't have to be a big goal. It could be just like Jupiter was talking about. It could be foreign travel. Say you've always wanted to travel more, but you haven't had that person in your life who's going to be like, okay, let's do it. Maybe you're someone who's, a bit of a procrastinator, or you're just always waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect financial footing, but there will never be the perfect, kind of financial footing. So this person is coming in with that kind of courage to just go and do it and enjoy and explore. We got the ninth house with seeking. It says adventure, higher education, beliefs, spiritual quest. Ooh, so maybe you guys could go on a spiritual quest with each other. The ninth house does also rule over like religion and gurus and learning. Like I said, a lot of the themes of the ninth house are directly related to Jupiter, so they kind of bring the same thing. So Spirit is saying this person was put into your life to help you have some fun, to explore with you, to enjoy life with you. It feels very good. It feels very high vibrational. Spirit. Got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I like that. Nice action-oriented energy. This person could be a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Getting a lot of fire sign energy. Tell us more about this connection, Spirit. Ooh, really? Okay. So we did get boundaries and forbidden. So why do you feel like this is forbidden? There's definitely some hesitancy. And it's not feeling forbidden in terms of taboos. This forbidden card can rule over like taboo type relationships, but I'm actually not feeling that for you specifically. For you, collective, I'm feeling that this is like forbidden in the sense that this is the bad boy, bad girl type of archetype, like someone you should just stay away from more because of like, wanting to protect yourself versus, oh, this is like a taboo type relationship. Boundaries could be about like, you wanting to block this person or hold some space like away from this person, even cutting off contact. The forbidden energy can rule over forbidden love affairs. At the bottom of the card, it says family disapproves or secret pleasures. So it could be that this person is more explorative than you're comfortable with, and it just kind of like, makes you feel like it's hard to match this person's energy or hard to keep up with them. We have triggered and waiting. So not going to lie, your energy is looking a bit closed off to this person. It feels like, whatever happened before had definitely triggered you and made you second guess about whether this person was even worthy of your time. Triggered says feeling provoked, sparked emotions, and also needing to respond. So this person may have caused you to argue. You could be someone who's not a big arguer, not someone who goes back and forth. This person could have really triggered you and made you feel like compulsively like you had to check their social media when you weren't talking, but respond when they said something that you feel like wasn't true. Waiting, it says hoping they will change, spending time apart, and putting things on pause. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. There's like an energy of a pause here and a reconvening. And at that point, collective, you'll be able to decide like, okay, do I want to reconvene with this person, or is this our, are these our final moments together? We have leadership and action. So Spirit could even be calling you to take action. Definitely do not be afraid to take action at this time. I got the energy, especially with that Magician card that came up before, that this person is like initiating and being first. I do like that dynamic as well, because I feel like, especially if they were the person that needed space and distance and needed to heal, they need to come back. Once they're fully ready and gone through the transformation, you know, they say don't pull off the lid while you're cooking, you know. Otherwise, your food isn't going to cook properly. It's not going to be done if you keep checking on it. So it could be one of those situations where it's better for you to allow this person to really kind of finish going through that transformation and not make things too easy for them, so that they don't end up, you know, connecting with you again when they're not fully ready. But some of you are called to take action and take the lead. And I would say if that is you, you'll definitely feel intuitively called to do so. That's what I got for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all of that is over there. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.